Jeez. Yeah. Good morning, afternoon, night. We finally getting to it. This is This Week in Sports. My name is Josh Jacko, producer, the best, Caleb Jacko, and our guest, Naomi, running all over the room. She's back for another one. She couldn't get enough because this is the best shit you ever heard. What up, Naomi?
Without a doubt. No, he couldn't have said it any better. I'm so grateful to be on here because this podcast literally the funnest, most epicest, funniest
Hey,
podcast.
hey, hey. Don't don't
Well,
don't hype us up too much. It's just a sports podcast. We get into some other shit like we did last night. We went to the Oilers game. That's why I wanted you on tonight. To talk some Oilers because the last time we actually had you on, we were talking about the trip, right? The trip that we went on. This one, uh, we had to ground you in a little bit of sports, or else it wouldn't have made much sense to have your fucking annoying ass on. But
oop.
we had a great time last night. We'll get into that. But before we do, can we clear this away for a second? Can we clear all this to the side here, real quick? Just. I wanna bring up the fact that this entire afternoon, I've had a fucking. Let me know when we're playing here. Yeah, this entire after fucking noon, I've had a pack of bacon
Oh my god.
strapped to my fucking leg.
What?
No word of a lie.
Are you kidding me? I looked at your leg and I thought maybe just a little cast there.
Oh, that's it.
But no,
the bruise
there's a
did
whole
go down. The bruise did go down. So the reason I strapped a pack of bacon to my leg this afternoon because I went and played ball, to practice for the game we have on Sunday. A big game at Remax Field. If you're in Edmonton, check it out. Um, but I got home. I was like, I need something cold on my leg. Threw a pack of bacon, a bit of bacon or beer can. Naomi, did you know that if you say beer can in an English accent, it's the same thing as saying bacon in a Jamaican accent?
Bacon.
Yeah.
Oh, it does sound bad.
But the more ironic thing is, yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
I
thought
was about to
out.
say, like, you
It's
better
like
cook that
you
up
may as
right
well
now.
eat it now.
Yeah. It's terrible.
You may as well fucking chew on that shit.
You're gonna put it back in the fridge?
No,
Oh my
we have
God.
we have to make that in the morning. Yeah, we have to make that in the morning.
You're dumb, dude.
But the ironic thing is, like, I make bacon and eggs for everyone in the
This
this morning,
morning.
and thank God we had another pack of bacon in the fridge because I was able to strap it. I used a tensor wrap.
Uh,
I guess everyone's wondering why I got a piece of bacon attached to my leg. I was practicing with the other starter from the E-Town Riots today to keep our arms warm for the big game on Sunday. And this dude throws like curves and like cutters and like sliders. So there's like literal movement, like crazy movement. And I was, we're pitching to each other and I'm playing back catcher or whatever. And then fucking the one, oh, nastiest slider. It was low. It was outside of the zone. My glove was tracking it, and I got a piece of it from my glove, but barely a piece of it, and it hit my fucking shin, and that's why like immediately I got like a huge fucking like a lump on it, and
it's massive.
yeah. Well, this lump it actually went down now me because it Caleb seen it when I got back to the crib. I showed Caleb, and it was probably like 3 times as large, like higher and larger. So the bacon that I used to strap on my leg kind of helped. Um, but point being, we're having a game at Remax Field. If you're listening to this and you're in the Edmonton area in the next few days, come down to Remax Field, formerly known as the Telus Field. I'm playing there. A bunch of my friends are playing there.
But your whole team, including more.
My entire team called the E-Town Riots. We're all playing there. We're having a legit game. And not only is my producer, Caleb Jacko, producing,
But I am too.
the guest on this podcast here, Naomi Jacko, is DJing.
Yep. Hello, guys. It's gonna be a sick day of crazy stunts, amazing sportsmanship, and just not just a whole good time completely.
Wait. Yeah, did you promise some stunts?
I mean, I could see it
Naomi's gonna be doing
happening.
some stunts.
Game wise, of course, I can imagine you guys doing some crazy stuff. You're gonna go all
There's
out.
no stunts. It's all real shit. We're actually playing real baseball, and I'm really excited for this. I've watched so many games there, and the fact that I got my brother and my sister controlling, like DJing and everything. Because, like I said, Caleb, the producer extraordinaire here, he's producing the music. Naomi's DJing the tunes, and I got my whole team there. This Sunday, I mean, if you listen to it before whatever the fucking date is, October 24th, come through. You're gonna you're gonna come watch the game. Not only are you gonna come watch the game, you're gonna fucking shotgun some beers with Naomi.
Of fucking course, you can definitely count on me standing there waiting for a line to come up. I will have some twisted teas prepared, maybe some beers.
She's only
Whether or
charging
not
$35 to shotgun some beer. You pay 35 bones, she'll shotgun a beer with you. She's legendary with the shotguns. No, but for real, for real. It's a party and a game. It's a party. It's a game. It's all like it's not an actual legit game. It's just I actually rented this whole thing out, and I can't even believe it. I got 20 other people that we've played with to pitch on this. Yeah, it's only $5 to get in. Yeah, it's not even a thing. It's not
yeah,
even a
no,
thing.
for sure.
Yeah,
It's gonna be awesome.
at Remax Field, and Naomi's place is right there.
My house is literally across the street. Could
Literally.
not miss this for anything. You all know that this fucking snow is gonna hit any time now. Next week, maybe in the next few days, snow's gonna hit. If you want to have a nice, good time again in the fucking grass with trees next to you, not feeling so cold, definitely come out. This is gonna be a night to remember.
Legit.
Yeah,
And you don't want to even be sitting in the grass like some fucking bums. You're going to be sitting in the luxury seats at Remax Field because the main concourse is closed. So all the spectators, they got to be right down center.
yep,
So come one, come all, everyone come through. It's going to be a good time.
totally. Everyone's most welcome to come through. Even if we haven't hung out before, give me a shout out. I will definitely make the whole night lively for you. Totally excited for this. Thank you to my brothers and my brothers, friends for making this happen. So
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
excited.
I can't wait for it, and I'm glad that you and Caleb are down to
Show.
make this happen because you guys are going to be the. I know what you guys. I have mad trust in you guys, and you guys are going to keep the party going. You're going to You're going to start the party. You're going to keep it going, and it's going to be a fun time. But the main reason why this woman is here tonight, here today, whenever you're listening to this, is because we went to our first game together.
Yes, and not only my first game with my brother, but honestly, if I like to think back, I've been to so many junior games here with Edmonton, and I honestly believe this might be my first Oilers game ever. So the fact that I was able to do it with my brother, who's obviously so into sports and knows everything
Obviously,
about it, it was just a great time. We had an amazing time.
it was fantastic, and I'm glad I was able to share it with you. But before we get into the actual game, why don't you tell the people your experiences with like the Oilers before, like as far as uh, you went to Inner City
Oh, you're right.
and they sponsored that, and I
Yes.
remember you got me so many autographs from everyone. You're the one who got me Connor McDavid's autograph on my one of my jerseys in there.
Exactly. No, for sure.
Yeah,
So
man. Oh my. And no, on Oilers jersey, I also have Ryan Smith's and a couple other guys that you
and
could.
that was like the second year after I already told you I was with the Oilers.
Well, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, of course it is. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
fucking.
no.
That's
Let's
mine, bro. That's mine.
so to basically provide some insight here, my school that I went to in high school for about a couple years, I went to what's called Inner City Edmonton. It's downtown Edmonton for like people who are either living on their own or going through family struggles or whatnot for mostly like who's ever down there, but for a lot of time it's for us indigenous kids sometimes. And because I was living on my own, I moved out of my family's house. I was
Like a
able to get to this,
boss.
like I was able to get into
Fuck
school, and they were so great for me. They reinstilled all my passion for school,
yeah.
and but not only just that, they were funded by the Oilers team. So every year, Christmas time, every Christmas, we were able to have a dinner with the Oilers team, all the players of the Oilers or whoever could make it. It was either at our school or at what was before the Rex Hall, but now the Rogers Place. So it was switching back and forth every year. Got to meet them all, got signatures, got speeches of greatness from all the players,
Mm.
whatnot. So they're providing us with autographs, and luckily, like not only did I was able to go to that once, but for 3 years in a row, I was able to get to that. So
And during that time, these were good teams. What those, if I'm not mistaken, this is when they made the playoffs and went on a bit of a run.
yeah, it was like 2015, or no, 2016 to like 2018. I
Yeah,
was able to meet the Oilers. So
that's why I got some valuable signatures on a few different um, pieces of gear, and yeah, thanks to you.
no, for sure. I made sure to let my brother and my dad know, obviously knowing that they're like the biggest Oilers fans. Made sure to let them know, and then guess what? Next year, Josh is giving me his jersey. Dad's like, make sure you give me fucking signatures and stuff on this and that. And I was able to pull through. Got some pretty cool autographs. Not only just regular autographs, but there was this year 2018. I was able to get them to draw doodles next to their autographs. So I think that's something
Yeah, it was
pretty
very
special.
unique. It was
Yeah,
very
very
unique.
unique.
And yeah, so I'm so glad that we went to the game last night because that was a lot of
For
fun,
sure.
and it was a wild game at that. It was back and forth the entire game. Anaheim scored first. We came back. It was like a good batching matchup where we just went blow for blow.
For sure.
And in the end, obviously, we came out victorious 6-5. But during the game, shit, did we have a fun time?
Oh, for sure. And we had the lead most of the game. So for the Anaheim
Oh,
to be able to bounce back and be able to keep us on our toes
well,
made
yeah.
it insane, made it such a fun
It was
time.
so much fun. It was
Yes,
back
yeah.
and forth. Like I couldn't even keep track of all the lead changes. And um before we get too deep into this, we gotta give a shout out to Mr. Leon Drysaddle.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. He 200 goals, baby. 200 goals, becoming the fifth fastest Oiler to hit that mark in history.
Crazy.
There's,
I just can't believe it. I'm so grateful to having him on our team. He's literally been the
and in
best.
case you didn't know, um, you know, living under a rock or some shit, Oilers had some pretty good players playing for them throughout the years. He becomes the fifth fastest Oiler to reach 200 goals. You want to know the fucking the first four? They're all Hall of Famers. Come on, you know it. It's Gretzky, it's Curry, it's Anderson, it's Messier, and then it's Leon right there. Shit. Need I say more? Need I say more? And he's not even the best player on our team.
Which is absolutely insane. Throughout the whole night at the game last night, after the people score one, they mention all the assists. Drysdale was always in all of the assists, if not him getting the score. He literally says every goal last night, which is
Oh my god.
absolutely insane,
The best.
but
Oh,
definitely expected
the
from him because
best.
he's
Okay,
been our
so
favorite.
we're gonna do this now. I guess we got to do this now to Leon. Right here,
Oh, to Leon, yes,
Naormie,
to Leon
get in here.
Drysdale
Yeah, we're
for
taking a
being
shot for the
amazing.
200th goal, being the fifth fastest Oiler,
What I'm sure he
joining
drinks
a Hall of
too.
Famers in that record. Cheers to Leon.
Jack Daniel Honey.
Dry
Let's
settle.
go.
No, no, you don't name the liquor.
Actually, I
We're
was
not
wrong.
sponsored by these fucks,
Well, no, but
and that wasn't even what we're drinking either.
no, but it just seemed like the kind of drink that he would drink. Tricep would definitely drink this.
Yeah, yeah, it's good,
It's the best.
but you'd be drinking more pimping shit on this 200th goal. Are you kidding me?
True.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Caleb, what would you drink on your 200th goal?
Dom Perignon.
Dom Perignon, Naomi. No,
I
she's
mean,
gonna say something cheap.
I was gonna say
Oh,
Patron. I'm a tequila girl.
Oh, shout out, shout out. You have to get the limited edition.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, the
The
best,
limited
the
edition
best,
silver.
yeah, the best Patron they
Yes.
have.
Yep.
It would have to happen. Myself, shit. My 200th goal, fuck. I just drink some water because I'm going to 300. Shit.
Definitely as if my brother would be going all out. We'd go to the most fucking bougiest
Yeah.
set
I,
and
I,
we would have a
I,
good
I
time.
wouldn't make it to 201.
Oh my god. It'd be crazy.
So it was a crazy game. Before we move on, I just want to get your overall take of how it was, how you felt. It wasn't a sold out crowd, and I was actually so I went to the game on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
The home opener, and that was the first home opener that I've ever been to that wasn't sold out, and I was very surprised by that. Very, very surprised by that.
Especially considering lining up, we are like, we're not gonna make it in for the puck drop. We weren't gonna make it in on time.
Well,
Thankfully,
yeah,
we
yeah,
made it
yeah.
in 4 minutes after the game started, so we were able to see the anthems and the puck drop.
Yeah, no, no, and this particular game too, it wasn't even. It was there was less people in the stands than there was the first game because I went to the home opener. It wasn't sold out. I couldn't believe it. So I wasn't anticipating this one to necessarily be sold out, and it wasn't. It was still a hardcore fan base because everyone that's there, they're the biggest fucking Oilers fans.
Of
It's a
course.
fact. Our fan base is dedicated. We're with it, but
Edmontonians, it doesn't just mean you live as a resident Edmonton. It also includes the fact that you're obsessed with the Oilers. Absolutely, they are
their
just
life.
everything that makes us as Edmontonians.
Well, yeah.
It's crazy.
If you live in Edmonton and you're not an Oilers fan, just hit pause, unsubscribe, and as my boy Bill Burr would say, go fuck yourself.
Just get out of here.
Yeah, right, right. If you're a Leafs fan, beat it.
I mean,
Just
I have
kidding.
to say I do like
I'm
the
kidding.
Leafs and the Canucks.
Well, no, no, no.
Everyone else
I know,
sucks.
no. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Dad is a huge Leafs fan.
And that's why I had to say that,
Yeah,
for dad right here.
yeah. He's a
Yeah.
huge Leafs fan, and we always bust each other's balls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. Like I understand how good their team is. Like I'm not obviously if you actually listen to what I'm saying, like I'm not ignorant about the sport.
Yeah, but regardless, us showing up, my brother being shocked by the fact there wasn't that many people in the audience.
Whoa, you know
Megan's
you know the main person that was in the audience. Grab this pictures for Caleb. We met super fan Magoo,
Magoo.
the guy with the all Oilers suit that you always see on TV with the native dude with the drum, yep. Right? Oftentimes has his face painted, right? We met him. I had a great conversation with him, Caleb, and audience. He's going to be on the future episode of This Week in Sports.
Yes, great shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna show this to you after. It's pretty long video, so
Well,
I'm
yeah.
sure you'll be stoked.
Well, you should
for
look
that.
look up some pics and whatnot.
I unfortunately didn't take a picture with him.
Oh, you didn't.
Because every time I tried to, he kept running away and doing his thing. Right, as awesome as he is, he makes the crowd go wild.
He's
doesn't
all
pause
over the
for one
place.
place for a second.
And the
which
best thing is
why.
like he does a lot, almost as much as the mascot. Shout out to Hunter.
Even
Mad love for Hunter.
better.
But yeah, maybe even more because he can actually personalize with the audience.
Yep.
When Hunter, you're like a mascot, right? So
it was pretty hard watching Hunter, at least from my experience being there for the first time, seeing Hunter trying to get the crowd to go wild, but then seeing Magoo.
I think
try
it was
to
a
make
new
the crowd
Hunter.
Go wild. Yeah, I don't think it was the same guy because I do have a picture from 2017 of me and Hunter
But
together.
anyways,
it's not the same guy.
Shout out to Hunter. Mad love to Hunter, obviously. Mad love to him. He shows mad love to everyone, and he cheers on the Oilers, so you can't go wrong. But Magoo, that dude, we actually me and him were able to have a pretty good conversation. Well, not like a huge conversation, but we were able to connect a little bit while we were sitting where we were on the drinking rail there.
Yes.
Yes, he came. It was just ridiculous. Like it's just like it was almost like a fairy tale thing that just like kind of happened.
For real. Next thing you know, we look to the right. We
To the
see
left,
Hunter.
it's it.
No, to the right we see Hunter, and to
Hunter
the left,
left.
well, all of
Super
a
fan
sudden,
Magoo,
yep, Magoo's just sitting right next to
right,
Josh.
right next to me. I
Yep,
of all the
my
places we
boy.
could have like uh chilled at, that happened, and and um yeah, the best part of super cool dude, and he said he's down to be on the podcast. So
Which would be insane considering he's been a fan of the Oilers for so long,
of course,
doing what he does for so long
for so
now.
many people,
Yeah, for so many people, I'm sure a lot of Edmontonians who are dire fans for the Oilers, which they should be, have known Magoo for a while and would be so grateful to hear Magoo kind of share his experiences and
oh
whatnot.
my god, the stories that we could have on that.
For sure.
So stay tuned for that and future episodes of This Week in Sports. I appreciate y'all listening. Um, yeah, it was a good time
No, for
nonetheless.
sure. Considering it's my first time at a game, it was awesome seeing the intense things that happened. Considering, one time I think we were down by 1 point. It was 2-1. I
Point,
had
come on.
whatever goal. I mean, I'm new at the casino, so I ran to the washroom. Literally 3 minutes in to the fucking washroom. I come back. They've already scored twice. I
Oh
was,
yes.
and then my brother
Oh, at
was
the
like, "You
end of the first,
missed it." End
but
of the first, yeah, end of the first period. I come back after a 3 minute washroom break. They scored twice, and I was like, "How did they do that in the span of 3 minutes? Like that does not make any sense." But good for them, I guess. And then, not only that, the thing that Josh forgot to bring up earlier at the end of second period, um, well, maybe first, second, but I'm pretty sure it was second. When he guessed that we were gonna score,
I didn't guess. I called it.
okay, he called that they were gonna score in the last 50 seconds of that game, and so 5 seconds later, guess what happened? Edmonton fucking scored, epic shot, absolutely insane. Can't believe he called that.
I called it. It was crazy. The reason why I knew it was going to happen is because not only were we at home, but we didn't have the momentum necessarily, but we knew we could get it back, and we knew how good our power play was, and I believe it was at the end of the first period. It was a 2-man advantage, and there was already like 4 goals scored by that point, and I just knew that our power play was so good the last couple of years, and then we made a couple additions this year that just even bolstered even more. So I felt confident in calling a goal, which I don't normally do ever. And I was like, because I think it was less than a minute left in the period, and I'm like, yo, Naomi, watch this, we're gonna score. I guarantee it. And
Five seconds
I
later,
actually said it. I said I guarantee it,
not even 5 seconds
and I
later,
never guarantee shit like that
it was
ever.
crazy. No, it was absolutely insane. The fact that he called it, did not believe him. But yeah, only a few seconds later, it happened, and the crowd was wild. Not even just for the fact that they scored, but in my mind, I was seeing it as like he fucking called it. It happened within 5 seconds. That type of thing doesn't always happen. Barely ever. The chances of that is minuscule. So the fact that he called it and then seconds later they even scored was absolutely
Well, yeah,
insane.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, for sure. And sometimes it just comes down to the gut, right? So the fact that that happened was just crazy.
Fucking right. So I'm glad that we had a good time there because
It
um,
was my first time.
it would have been a different experience if we lost, and you know,
I mean, yeah, I'd be traumatized. I would never want to go
be
back to the game.
traumatized. Yeah,
I'd be like, I can't go to
never
any more
again.
games. Sorry,
Yeah,
Josh. It was just so bad.
yeah.
Just
But
kidding. But
instead, we won.
and it was a crazy win, which
Yeah, it
it
was
kind of
back and
sets the
forth.
bar
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
for sure. Yeah, it sets
Not
the
not
bar.
not every game's like that, Naomi. But bottom of the line, we won. Thank God. So we won 6-5. Um, we and getting into the MLB playoffs quickly. 6-5 was the score of the Dodgers and Atlanta series. The last game 5-4, and that was last night as well. I obviously missed it, but I watched. I knew what was like the haps of it because shit. LA is
Obvi-
LA is my only team that I'm cheering for right now at this point, Naomi, because that's the only um, stake I have in the entire game of baseball. Um, is the LA Dodgers because that's I've actually been to Dodger Stadium and I've only been to a handful of MLB stadiums, and the Dodgers never played the Blue Jays, so there's no beef there. So I'm going for the Dodgers.
That's why. Then basically,
Yeah, well, those are the basics. That's why I want the Dodgers to win. Thankfully, they won last night, and it was apparently a crazy fucking game. Like I'm not gonna pretend like I watched the game. I seen the highlights, but I'm following along with it quite a bit, and it was down to the eighth inning. The Dodgers were down 5-2. Bellinger, Cody Bellinger, hits a 3-run home run with 2 runners on, gets it out of the park, ties the game,
crazy.
and also they add on a run. They close out in the ninth. It was in Los Angeles. The fans were going nuts. I can't even fucking believe it. I don't know why you wanted to mute this shit, Naomi, but I'm fucking throwing on the sound of this game right now. And the, they had to. That was a must win because if the Dodgers lose that, they're down 3-0. No team comes back from 3-0.
Yeah,
Could
that's
you
just
come back
not
from
gonna
3-0
happen.
on your fucking little Fortnite or whatever you play, Naomi?
Well, not even just that. I've even firsthand seen how hard it is to play baseball. Never played baseball at all. And then my brother bringing me into his like high league. All his friends were real good at baseball. Understand immediately
Shout out,
how
come watch
hard
the
it
E
is
Town
to play that
riots.
game. Which yeah, another shout out towards this weekend at Sunday.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a hard game, Naomi.
it is, and to come back even after being down for a little bit, you never know if you can actually do it. I could just imagine.
Yeah, and so the Dodgers came back in that game, and now instead of going down 3-0, they're only down 2-1 in the series against the Dodgers. Or sorry, against the Braves, and you're saying there's a chance. The other series, Boston and Houston. Again, wasn't able to watch the game live last night because we were at the Oilers game, but shit, was it a was it a game? Another come from behind win. Houston, they rally late. I guess Altuve. It was a 2-1 game. All 3 runs were hit in the first inning. The rest of the game was a pitching matchup, just a pitching duel until the ninth, or until Jose Altuve tied it up with a home run, and in the ninth inning, the Houston Astros scored 7 to win it, 9-2 final score, and shit, they got the bases loaded ninth inning as we record this. 7-1 game. It looks like they're going up 3-2. These fucking Houston asshole Astro, yeah, cheating ass, hurting ass, fucking ash holes or not ash holes, ash trolls, whatever they are. They're up 3. They're gonna be up 3-2. Fuck! By the time this fucking thing comes out, unless Boston comes with the most historic comeback in the ninth. So that's unfortunate. Fuck. Yeah, I wish I could talk more CFL, but the Elks suck. Leave it at that. NFL, a lot of shit went down there, but I think my 3.5 listeners don't care about the NFL until it gets deep into it. So I'll cover that next one. But the main reason of this podcast is my sister Naomi, and I'm glad she's on. And
So
uh,
grateful to have been here. So happy you invited me again.
I'm thankful to have you. But before we wrap up,
Couple things you wanted to mention, right?
well, there's a few things here. The main thing I mean, like if you're hearing this before Sunday, come to Remax Field. I rented this fucking ballpark out for my friends, for people that want to watch, for my family. Caleb's DJing. Naomi's wait, no. Hold up. Naomi's DJing. Caleb's producing. Thankfully, I'm not fucking on the PA because I get the positions mixed up here. But yeah, if you're in the Edmonton area, give me a shout. The details are on my social medias.
Definitely gonna be a great time. I think even if you're hesitant to come, never been to something like this before, this would be a great opportunity to like insert yourself into this type of community. Show yourself that this is an awesome time, and we'll definitely make sure that happens.
You want to shout out your socials and whatnot, Naomi?
All right. Well, I guess if you're
Because you
streaming
stream,
to me,
right?
yeah,
Like video games.
I am a streamer here. I'm a Twitch streamer, as Josh was about to say. I game a bunch of different type of games, into basically all games. I think from a young age, my brothers kind of showed me that I'm a gamer, which is my destiny,
You are.
honestly.
You are. We taught you well, my young Padawan.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Sensei.
Yeah.
But
She
no, for
kills it. She
sure.
kills it. Check out her
Twitch stream at twitch.com/Naormie Naormie. Check me out. Also, if you play any games like Apex, Fortnite, Friday, even COD, my gamer tag is Naormie. So definitely add me up if you want a game
there you go. You want to get killed at COD? Come play me.
time.
But I'm not. I'm just joking. I don't play that good enough to stream like you are. Excuse me,
Well,
but
you're pretty good. You can't count yourself out right off the bat, right?
yes. Last but definitely not least, Cage Exteriors. If you're looking for some exterior help on your ugly ass home, give them a shout. I'm kidding. This is my own read. But this is my cousin and her spouse's company, and they do a really good job. And not only are they looking for contracts, but they're also looking for workers and people that are actually motivated and down to do a good job on people's houses and where people live. And if you're in the Calgary area or in the Edmonton area, give them a shout. But also, if you honestly, if you're looking for like a exterior or some help on the outside of your home, I mean, Cage Exteriors. Like, do you want to work with an experienced and dynamic Company, find the right expert at the right time can be tricky. That's why we've made sure that collaborating with us is straightforward and hassle free. To start, you can find Cage's results and their skills and more about the range of services they offer on their website. That's cageexteriors.com. Cage is spelt with a K, and I was thinking about that earlier today. I know exactly why it's spelled with a K and the way they spell it. It's because it's a family-owned company. And yeah, when you're ready to discuss your project or just a little advice and direction on maybe if you want some exterior help, get in touch with the team and they'll find the right solution for you. That's cageexteriors.com. But also, you can get a hold of them directly if you're looking, maybe if you're maybe looking for work or, yeah, just give Greg a call. His number is 403-971-2523. That's Greg Johnson. He's pretty cool dude. Pretty cool dude. I love him. Love him to death. His name is Greg Johnson, and his number is 403-971-2523. If you're looking for work and you want to work for some good people and have and decent, like, it's a good work environment. I worked with these guys before, and it's fun.
They actually care about you.
That's right. So give Greg a call. That's Cage Exteriors. That was this new episode of This Week in Sports. I just want to thank you, Naomi,
Thank you so much
for being on it once again.
It's always a pleasure of mine. Every time you guys invite me, I'm grateful.
Well, no, I'm grateful to have you on, and I knew that we had to do this because we
My
went to the
first
game.
game. My first
Yeah,
game.
went to the
Oilers
game.
game.
So I hope you guys enjoyed listening to us, to her, especially because I don't like listening to her. I'm
Uh,
kidding. That's just some sibling shit. But yeah, thanks for listening. This week in sports. Check you next time.